So before we start this video, I just wanted to express how excited I am to announce we finally hit 100 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us, watching these videos and liking the channel, liking the videos. If you guys have any suggestions, any comments on things that you would like to see here at the farm, the homestead, please reach out and let us know. We do have things, you know, coming this spring, such as meat birds and things of that nature, that we will be able to show you guys. But we finally hit that first milestone. The next goal, I think, is going to be about 500 subscribers. So I think we hit 100 subscribers fairly quickly. So we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us and watching our videos and commenting and liking on everything. It has been fantastic. This has been a whole lot of fun, and I really look forward to continuing these videos. So without further ado, enjoy this video. So this is one of the mowers that I just used today. It is a Ferris Z2 mower with a 28 horsepower Vanguard engine in it. Like I say, it's a 52-inch deck. We have 2 of these for the company, and this is the newer one that we have. I don't know if you all have ever used one of these, but they hug hills really well, and these are really good to get into tight spaces, backyards that are fenced in, things of that nature. So this is a very useful mower that gets a lot of ride time. And this is our brand new mower. And when I say brand new, I mean we just got it this week. I'm trying to look for it. Has 2.9 hours on it, if you can see that. And this is a 60-inch Ferris ISX 3300 with the bagger system on it. We got the bagger system so that we could use it a lot for leaf cleanups this fall. It does pretty well. I just used it cutting the yard to take that grass and give to our animals. You saw me dump a load of it into our pigs, and our pigs have really eaten that up. Not sure if I said, but this is a 60-inch mower. Now getting it onto the trailer, this Turbo Pro Max makes it about a 72-inch mower. So it took some getting used to, making swings around in between things and making sure I had clearance with the top of the bagger system. But it's a very nice mower, very smooth riding mower. Has the counterweights on the front because that bagger system does pull a lot of weight behind you. And this does have a Kawasaki engine in it. Very nice mower. All right, so the #1 goal for today is to finish this pile. I've had this goal to finish this pile for a long time. Things come up, you know, I lose daylight, things like that. The goal is just to finish the pile today. I have a full Saturday, weather depending. It looks like it could bring in some rain. The clouds are getting a little bit dark on me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the tractor and I'm going to try to pick up piles of it and move it over to the log splitter for me to split it conveniently rather than me digging through the pile. I feel like digging through the pile takes me a lot longer, and this way I can also separate the pieces that are too long for my wood stove, and I'll put them to the side. That way I can come back and I can cut them into 16-inch pieces, and I'll split them after I do that. But looking at this pile from my kitchen window for the last 2 years has gotten old, and I want to sort through it, get the bad wood out of it, get the long pieces out of it, get what I can split, cut what needs cut, and split that as well, because tree season is coming up at work, and I will be bringing in logs and chunk pieces to split as well. So I really want to get this pile down so I can start on the following year's pile with the new wood that I bring in. So that is the goal for today. We'll see what happens. So that pile may look like nothing, like 15 minutes worth of work for somebody that has a big wood processor, or you know, the big Easton made log splitters, or you know, the Split Force, you know, things like that. But we're not there. We don't have that log splitter. As a matter of fact, that's not even ours. This is actually borrowed from my wife's grandfather, and he's been kind enough to let us use it. He has a pellet stove, so he hasn't been splitting any wood. But up until he let us borrow this, I have been using this. So bought this off of Amazon. You know, I'll always have it in case I need it, in case something happens to this. But this is what I used for a couple months there before he let me borrow this, and I've had this for quite some time now. But you know, maybe one day if you know, we save up quite a bit of money, maybe we can upgrade to a bigger log splitter. But until that point in time, this has been something wonderful that we've been allowed to use. We've been very fortunate to be able to use it. It is a very good machine, and it has made productivity go up quite a bit for myself. It's, you know, cut time in half, if not more, as opposed to using this right here. So we will see if we can put a dent into this pile, aka finish the entire pile today. All right, so here's our first pile. I don't know how well you can see it from over there, but we got a rather large pile here. A lot of these chunks are going to be too long, so they will be set to the side, but I just wanted to get them over here so they're closer to the splitter. I know I can move the splitter over there, but again, I don't want to dig through that big pile trying to sort through. So I just make them smaller piles, and then I'll clean up this, and I will grab a couple more pieces or a couple bucket loads and put them back over here again. So we'll see what kind of dent we can make in this, clean it up, put what needs cut over here, put what needs split on the pallet, and save this for stacking later on. All right, so after about 3.5 hours of work, the pile is officially gone of, good splittable wood. If you look back here at this mound of dirt and wood, that is sumac or pine, things like that. And then I've separated it out, and here is the split pile, and then behind that are logs that need to be cut. So I am now going to go eat some lunch because I'm hungry, and drink some water. The tractor came in handy. I was using the bucket for the first part of it, but I was getting too much dirt. I was, tearing up the yard a little bit, and just picking up too much dirt and piling it up right there. So I went up and I got the grapple and came back down and was picking up and moving logs like that, and it really helped as far as the dirt goes. And now when I come back down, I'm going to either go ahead and start sawing these logs and get them in splittable pieces and go ahead and split those, or I'm going to bring the little blue trailer down and load it up with these logs that are rotten and or not going to be used in the wood stove, and put them in the pile up there to burn this evening. But we will see. It's kind of whatever I feel like doing. There's a lot more logs down here that need cut than I thought, so I might need to sharpen some chains before doing so. But we will get into that here in a little bit. All right, guys, so now that I went up, got something to eat, all that jazz, I'm back down here at the wood pile. I'm going to start cutting these up 16-inch pieces, whatever I can get to fit in our wood stove. So I'm gonna get started on that. I'll be using the steel chainsaw as long as the chain is very sharp. I also brought our Husky down with me, and the DeWalt chainsaw as well as backup saws. I do have the sharpening kit up at the house, but I did not bring it down. So hopefully it's sharp enough to get us through this, and if I have time, I'll split the rest of it. All right, guys, so everything that was long, that is splittable, has been cut and is sitting in this pile in which the splitter is now buried in. So I guess the only way to unbury it is to get in here and start splitting stuff. So we will see how much we can get done. That is officially all of the wood that I have here available to be split up until I start clearing down at the bottom of the driveway and we start tree jobs at work for me to get hardwoods in here to cut and split. So let's get started on splitting some of this stuff. All right, so it is now 5:53 and I finally got everything cut and split. The logs you see right there are what I believe are pine. So I'm gonna take them and put them in this other pile over here for a burn pile, like campfire pile. I had to twist around the splitter here because my pile was on the other side and I kept on having to walk across, grab one and come back. But it is finally done. Obviously it all did not fit on that pallet. There's some on the ground, but it is not getting stacked tonight. My back is absolutely throttled. And it's just not happening tonight. I'm not stacking it right now. But it will get stacked in the very near future and it will start its seasoning process. Some of it's pretty dry already because it's been sitting here for, you know, a year and a half, 2 years. So look forward to getting this all up and out of the way and seeing how much different this looks. I'll be taking the grapple and cleaning up the mess that I've already made to make down here in the wood yard look a little bit more presentable. So I'm gonna clean this stuff up, pull out the wood splitter and put it up in the garage, and we're gonna go sit by a fire tonight. So we'll see how that goes. And if for anybody wondering what saw I was using today, I was using the Stihl MS251C, and my chain obviously needs tightened. I actually need a new chain. If you watched any of that cutting, it was cutting pretty sideways. It's pretty dull, which I expected it to be. So I think I'm gonna get a new bar and chain on this thing before I start the clearing project down there. It'll make things go a lot faster. And of course I use the DeWalt battery powered one to do the smaller stuff. Just kind of whip right through it, and everything worked really well for me. All right, so I think we're gonna pretty much wrap the video up right here. It's been a long and kind of hot day. It was a lot warmer than what I liked it to be. Actually about noon, I bet you it was in the 80s, and for late October, 80s weather is for the birds, but I like it to be a lot cooler. But anyway, it's getting dark on us, so we're gonna start winding down, do some chores, feed some screaming pigs, and Des has already taken care of all the cows and everybody else up at the barn. So yeah, we're gonna button this video up right here. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.